Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Though I put on there Star Wars Kotor. In the previous episode, we have completed Kashyyyk. Right now, I think I'll take Juhani and Candace. So I will have to go back through and most likely level everyone up. But most likely, if anything happens, you will know it's on here. But if... Oh. That's what I was hoping to say. That's not good enough, Savoon. We know you have more, and we want it now. What? We can't rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The exchange won't stand for it. Exchange is no position to dictate orders anymore. Suvan. Who's that? A stranger you have been having to tell us everything now, have you, Suvan? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I have no clue. I don't have to clear anything through you. I think you guys better leave. Or what? You'll force us? Leave now. Leave now. But we have not forgotten you, Savam. Thanks for helping, but I don't really think you should have provoked him like that. They get very impulsive sometimes. But at least I still ended up in one piece, right? What you got, buddy? What do the Trandoshan want? They want me to give them more of my inventions. Stuff that I haven't even finished yet working. Even ever since Davik went down, the exchange is not a factor in those parts. Trandoshans are trying to muscle in all of the old exchange businesses now. Maybe I can still work on some out of them. Some out with them. Thanks to you for being here, though, I guess. It might have gotten less pleasant if you hadn't shown up. Was there anything else you wanted? Do you have anything you're willing to sell? Now, let's see, did he get anything new? Maybe not. Oh. Let me see what I have to sell first. Alright, combat armors. Sadly, I'll sell that because it's non-upgradable. This Chani armor, sadly enough, not upgradable. Davik's armor. Sadly, let me see. Upgradable, we'll keep that. Davik's armor, sadly, not upgradable. But this guy does buy everything at a better price. Short sabers, yes. Oh, this one. Blasters. Sell. Heavy blasters. Sell. Okay, no, we keep ion blasters. We sell the rifles. We'll sell a couple of bowcasters. We keep Chundars, I guess. With some unusual modifications of fires. Disruptor rifle, so light blaster, so keep one of these at least. Alright, concussions. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, let's sell that one. That's low leveled. So these are low level, to be honest. Yeah, sure. Alright, show the buy list, and now... Yes. Oh, okay, so when I come back, he'll have another one. Okay. Well, now, T3M4 has brand new armor. Yippee skippy. Even though, let's be honest... Actually, no. I'm not gonna be honest. I will use them sooner or later. It's just not gonna be immediately when I need them to. actually waterproof? There's a reason for that question. Hey,
I have been watching you for some time. I wonder if you have noticed. I have been thinking of how far I had fallen, and how you exemplify the code of the Jedi. I find myself ashamed.
Ashamed?
That I had so easily fallen to the dark side. That I could convince myself that by injuring my master, I became a great force of evil in the galaxy for my pride, my hubris, for the inner rage that all of my species feels. Sometimes I wish that I had not been born this way.
You should not think that way.
I am sorry. I start to talk, thinking about how you stay strong to the path of virtue and justice, and I find myself whining again about my own inadequacies. The Council would be proud to see that you had learned your lessons so well.
That was a little early to end.
How may I be of assistance?
Wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Okay. I guess it's just some random words she likes to say. Nothing.
Of course.
Nothing for now, perhaps later. I guess let's go talk to... Let's talk to the old man.
Got something on you.
Why did you decide to come up here?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
I don't know. No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this coming on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vix was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane.
This is that one.
That's how great his
that one
destiny
grandpa.
was.
Yeah, he's that one grandpa. He will make comments no matter what. But if you listen to little parts in it, he also reveals some things.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. Those could have just been gurgling noises. Oh, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
But how can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1 billion to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
You and Jolee have talked a little about his past. You may continue this conversation with him in the future. Perhaps once you gain some experience. Alright. So okay, we're done with talking for everybody right now. We're gonna go through another skip in about 13 seconds. So before we do that, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button too, everyone. And we're about to go into the skip in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going back to Tatooine, everyone. No, wait, no we're not. We're going to Manon. Nah, I'm blind. We're going back to Tatooine. Oh my god, yes. Be on this planet, so hello, we're back. Now we are going to do the final thing on this planet, and we'll never come back ever again. For that, we are going. Oh, let's take Jolee. Actually, wait. No, I think I do want to do Honey. Actually, Bastila, we have nothing else left for her to do. Even though he has joined your group, Jolee remains somewhat of a mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chose to come with you. That's the first time I've actually seen that, because over half the time, I talk to him. I usually talk to them constantly.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Eh? Are you always this... Are you always going to... Nah. I know what you don't... I know. You know I don't have... you have to be always elusive.
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
No, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Hold on to that. No, tell me more. Tell me more. What have you seen?
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So, you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. Have I ever refused to help you when you asked?
Nope.
How confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
Okay, we have to then.
Yes?
You prodded Jolee in the effort to find out why he can't decide to come with you. In the end, he did mention his adventuring days. Perhaps you can ask him about them later once you gain more experience. Which wasn't really that hard. But we will complete the Geno Haradon next episode. I want to do this because there's a certain thing I gotta do on this planet anyway. But secondly, I should have done Geno Haradon now. This was my this thing, like, should I do it now or should I do it later? Because if I do it now, I have to run all the way. Oh,
Yes?
There you go, more health. Oh wait, well, I have another point. Here you go, another awareness. Oh wait, you need deflections. And speed. Yes. Accept. Alright, Jolee. Oh, why does it say you still have it active? I'm sure you do. As of right now, we have the most credits I ever had. Well, I have had a good amount before. So that's the only thing that sucks. One of my characters will always be so far behind. We're gonna go this way. Actually, because this will be a lot shorter now. So all I gotta do is just go straight. And this is the last section we have to go passing. Because from now on we have to go from here all the way back. And after that we can just teleport back after that. But you remember when the masters told us about eggs, crystals? Well, we're gonna go that way. See, now they're only worth 50 experience because we're so high level. This is kind of why it's good to get some of the stuff done late. Well, not everything, but some of it. Oh, come on. Come on, Jolee. Well, while doing this, just give some time to count. And now we get to fight the final enemies on the planet Denton in the Crystal Cave. So we're gonna completely clear this one out. No questions about it. There we go. We get to go. Are you serious? I'm fucking 3 goddamn feet away. God damn. Alright. This one's gonna be quite dark, but the end of the game will more worth it to see. They are completely weak to thing now, so. But the stronger you get, the stronger you get. I did not want to do that. Alright. Crystal formations. Yeah. Some of them I think too. The ones near the crystals will. Right there. Yeah. Alright, now let's see what we get at the end. I'm not gonna check anything. Look at these clusters. Okay, well these ones. Doesn't matter. The crystal founder. So some will, some don't. Just the fact that the ones near the crystals seem to. Oh hey, Mandalorian remains. Durasteel bonding alloy and oh, I can't do that one yet. That's this one. Kill all. Not this one. Not all of them. This is sometimes so finicky on what you can and can't do. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll go solo mode. Well, first we'll check everything. New items. What do I get? I got some blue crystals, a Bondar crystal, which I'm not entirely sure, a diamond crystal, a green crystal, so many red crystals. What the fuck? That's it? I didn't get nothing actually good. I don't think I got anything good.
What is it?
What?
Your wish?
What?
Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't happen. Oh well. I don't know. I think it was the other game where, I don't know, I don't think it'll happen though. Oh well, we have completed this completely. Can I just cut it out? Yes, I can. See, it's a very short one. The other one's a lot longer. Alright, now... Jeez. guess this is where we're gonna let's talk to Candace, I guess.
Yeah, what do you want? This thing is there.
Oh my god, dude, how long did you take? Let's talk to Jolee again, I guess. Or no, let's go upgrade our lightsabers. Let's see what the crystals we got can do. Let's go on ours. The opal crystal increases damage. That's just a flat damage. That's also flat damage. Ooh. But that's... I don't know. I wanna look. Like... Okay, that just gives it +1. That just drops it, right? Oh, that gives it that. Oh. Yeah, let's just get back to that. Assemble. The red one now. Oh, it has a +3 attack. Oh, I can't get rid of this then. No, I have to keep that. That increased it. I think I'm going to have to put a rhubarb. Because I can't, yeah, as you can see, I can't do it on both sides. They made it that way for a reason. I guess for now. I have to for now. It doesn't matter, because most of the crystals aren't going to be the same in the end.
Your mind, dude?
You mentioned something about your adventuring days?
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
This episode we called The Adventures of Jolee. So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
But you already said too much. I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man. That's what the sign says, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history. Probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well, old people love talking about history. Proven fact.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. Ooh. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely
so much better hair.
Everything. Sound familiar? The council was never happy with willful, brash Jolee Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
Wait, what? You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it.
I think I
wasn't always the wrinkled coat I am now.
I'm also a smuggler.
You know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king.
Guys, don't worry.
He preferred to keep his people starving and poor. All the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace. But they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Wasn't it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
A pilot, too.
Pilot, smuggler, several other things, too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Alright, where did all the credits you go? Where did you get all the credits for all this?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment, per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just, knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it?
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
The day what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. When you're digging through the trash, you shouldn't be surprised when you encounter something unpleasant. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
You got Jolee to talk a little about his adventuring days. During this, he mentioned that the fact that he had a wife. During his tale, he mentioned the fact that he had a wife. He didn't want to talk about her, but you might be able to ask him about it later once you gain more experience.
Got something on your mind?
Alright, I'll give him that one. That one's a little more... Hey, Johanna, you got something?
How may I be a... What the...
Alright, it's the episode's gonna be called The Adventures of Jolee Bindo. Because since that's what we get the majority of right now. Basila, we've completed her mission. Almost. We're almost done with missions. Cards we have to do on Korban, which we will do in later episodes. That's just so weird. I can actually hear what some of the stuff say in the game into my microphone. It's like kind of weird. But alright, we'll do that. Have we done it? Alright, no. Alright. So we'll do this in the next episode we are going to be completing up we're going to be completing up quite a bit of stuff. We'll be we'll be doing this. We'll be completing this. We'll pretty much be completing the rest of the Geno Haradon. We're going to complete Mission's Brother. And that'll be it. So everybody, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that check out my channel, see what videos you want to see. If there's nothing you want to see, write in the comments what video games you want me to play, what you want me to see me be a boss at, lose at, or even try, like completely try. And hit that notification bell to be notified the next time I throw up another video. Because in the next episode we are going to be in Manan and Tatooine for the remaining until, well, you'll see in the next episode. I'll see you all in the next episode. I don't actually... Do I? I'll figure it out. In the next episode. No, I'm not going to end it off like that this time. I'm going to do it the right way. Bye-bye!